and confident they look now with him on that roster.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for the Lakers right now, Russell is out there with Matthews. Then it's the Prophet. Then there's the captain. And it's Ingram in at the 3. 6 to shoot. Here's Bledsoe. From down in the low post, it goes. Bledsoe's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Suns. And Doris, by now, most of us have heard the nickname Mini LeBron for Eric Bledsoe, and it's an apt name out there. He's just so strong on both ends of the floor.
Well, I think, Kevin, you love Bledsoe's strength per pound. It's unparalleled almost in the league. Probably as strong as some players who have a full foot in height on him. Makes him one of the most unique players in the NBA.
Booker outside. Ender with a wide open look. No good on the triple. Here are the Lakers, outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Yeah, they just caught a team, Kevin, that was in a zone, and they didn't have the manpower defensively to disrupt them.
You know, I thought at some point they might do an about-face with their defensive strategy, perhaps throw a different wrinkle at an offense that was killing them, but they never did it. You know, solid low-post possession on that one. I mean, that's where you want the points coming from. Nice, high-percentage looks.
And last season was cut short for Bledsoe, if you remember. Went down with a torn meniscus that kept him out for about half the season. And Doris, that really put the nail in the coffin for the Phoenix Suns season.
I think, Kevin, a tough blow for Bledsoe, who had looked to take another jump in terms of his productivity. Knee injury scary for point guards, and so you're happy the Suns took their time with Bledsoe. You know, he's got the type of game that lends itself to collisions and falling because he attacks the rim, so let's hope he avoids that in the future.
Here's Bledsoe, following the bucket by the Lakers. There's the 3. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Lakers passing it around to the middle. Here's Hassel, and Chandler sends it back.
Now, this is a guy who's always been able to get off the floor quickly, and Chandler gets all of that shot attempt right there.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with head coach Earl Watson. He knows they've struggled against this team this year, 0-2 so far this season. He said they are so hard to defend. They have so many guys who can flat out score. In transition and half court, doesn't matter. So individually and collectively, we have to embrace the challenge and force them into an off night. We'll see if they can make all that happen tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Dave, thanks. They're probably well aware of the firepower they're up against here.
You know, it sounds like it. I mean, their coach knows how tough it is to slow this team down, and he wants to make sure his guys understand that as well.
You know, I think they're ready for it. Their coach called it out, acknowledged the challenge they're facing, and this should be a good one.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Lakers shooting their first free throws here tonight. First one falls for him. Well, Doris, as we look forward to the playoffs, a question for you. The idea of a play-in tournament for the final playoff spots. The commissioner, Adam Silver, said that idea intrigued him. Does it intrigue you?
I would say no. I would be more inclined to reseed the playoffs because we see so often, and it's cyclical, but right now the Western Conference is a true, better, deeper conference. And so what I'd like to see is the playoffs be reseeded once the playoffs come around so that the best teams, regardless of conference, are seeded where they need to be seeded.
1 to 16.
1 to 16.
1 to 16.
That's correct.
Bender dishes to Bledsoe. The Suns need to get a shot off. Here's Chandler. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
You know, I'm amazed Tyson Chandler still provides great rim protection. He still has that incredible length with that standing reach, can bother shots just by going straight up. And as a veteran, he knows exactly what he can and can't get away with when assigned to slow down an opposing big man.
And he makes the first. And Chandler's certainly terrific defensively. He's won a Defensive Player of the Year in his career. Even if age has slowed him down a little bit, it doesn't negate just how great a defender he is.
Yeah, I think, Kevin, that's because Chandler, one of the smartest defending big men you'll ever see. He doesn't get baited by pump fakes, doesn't get caught out of position over helping from the weak side. The numbers aren't the same, obviously, as when he was blocking a ton of shots, but he makes an impact on your defense.
Here's Hassel. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. There's the screen. Back to Matthews. Puts up a three. Goes back up and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. There's the dish to Bender. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bender's got 5 now.
Can't do much to combat Bender when he's that close inside. He's just too long and too good in the paint.
Here's Hassel. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Outside, Russell. The baseline J. Los Angeles with another miss.
I'm sure if he had the chance to do that possession over again, he would not have taken the shot.
No good from Booker. Lakers trail by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's the screen. And Matthews kicks to Russell. Shoots from 12. Again, Russell missing.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Yeah, he gains good position, then gets out on the shooter, affects his rhythm.
Bledsoe passes to Booker. Back to Bledsoe. A rebound by the Lakers. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And they really squeaked out a close one in that last matchup. Came down to just a few turnovers that gave them the margin of victory.
Now here's Matthews. 8 points his last outing. Ingram. And the Lakers with another miss. Suns leading by 6. Warren with the ball. Bledsoe with it. He's picked up by Russell. That doesn't go either for Bledsoe.
Boy, the defense did not make it easy for him, even though it was a solid attempt.
And here's Russell. 32 points for him last game against Sacramento. Russell sets a screen for Matthews. Russell against Bledsoe. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
That's a shot he shouldn't be afraid to take more often.
He kicks to Booker. Takes a three. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Pass to Hassel. Deflects the pass. Chandler with the steal. Bender dishes to Warren. And that's in. Nice feet on the play.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
So timeout called here. The first for Los Angeles.
And Dragan Bender, playing professionally in Europe from his mid-teens, never intimidated. He plays with a motor and an aggression that you love to see.
Ross, he's checked in for T.J. Warren. Here's Russell. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. And Matthews kicks to Ingram. The pass to the Prophet. Pass to Matthews. Expanding his range. Out to Russell. Here's Hassel. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Matthews. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And Bender standing 7'1" with a 9'3" standing reach. He has the length to play center, but he still has to get stronger.
Well, you have to remember, he didn't turn 19 until just before the start of the season. He'll add muscle over time, but for right now, he has the mobility and skill to play forward.
Well, Wes Matthews, the prototypical 3-and-D guy, an amazing perimeter scorer who loves playing on the defensive end.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Len's checked in for Chandler. Chris comes in for Bender. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Booker. And Eula subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. And for the Phoenix Suns, it feels like there have been chemistry concerns, Doris, in recent years. Why is that?
You know, Kevin, I think something like that's hard to pinpoint. It just seems like something is off, right? So much of winning in the NBA is about culture. And it's tough to win when people aren't on the same page. For this franchise to turn it around, that's got to change.
Here's Hassel. There's Russell with the three. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Ulis kicks to Len. Another shot. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Matthews.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
That free throw good from Len.
Well, I'll tell you, with young bigs, you always have to be patient. But with Alex Len, he is growing rapidly. Flourished when given the chance to start in his sophomore season. He still has a long way to go, guys, but rapidly improving his game and looking like he's on the verge of a breakout.
And he can't hit the second. Doris with Len, the improvement is there, as you can see. Still has a lot of trouble finding consistency, perhaps, on the offensive side, but he has a lot of time to develop.
I think, Kevin, what's important for Len is just keeping confidence growing when he's on the floor and letting the game slow down a bit. He gets in trouble when he feels the need to rush things or force a play. But, boy, with his improvement, you can tell he might have a chance.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. There's Ulis. 11 points for him in that last game against New Orleans. Passes it to Len. Here's Chris. Collins grabs the miss.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
The tray. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Suns leading by 3. Now, here's Ulis. He's guarded by Russell. It's deflected. Here's Len, and the dunk by Len.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, GA, he does not waste one of them.
He's so very quick to convert off the miss, and usually with authority.
The Lakers with the ball, following the score by Phoenix. Back to Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Got to believe they'll hear about it in that next time out. They have to box out better.
O.J. Mayo is checked in for Russell. Los Angeles shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. And how teams are able to work together is the greatest key to success. Doris, you appreciate that. In your eyes, as a player, as a former coach, what makes a good teammate?
I think probably the most important thing is you see a guy who is as excited for their teammates' success as they are for their own, right? It's not just a fist pump or a dap up when they score. It's when the guy next to him scores.
And that's what you enjoyed playing point guard.
Oh, I loved it. Listen, for a point guard, it's as good to get an assist as it is to get a bucket.
Interesting. Ulis kicks to Barbosa. There's a good screen to the wing on the left. Shoots a 3. Ulis can't get it to go. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 12-3 run. Outside Mayo. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. And now the 2K leaderboard, a list of the teams that have rebounded the ball tremendously over the last 10 games. In third, the Lakers.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
Now here is Barbosa. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Now here's Ulis. He's covered closely. Pass to Chris. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. From deep. Ulis can't get it to go.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but it's not helping his team. That was an awful quarter.
Collins passes to Cobb. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Ulis dishes to Ross. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Ross has got it all tied up now for the Suns. Mayo with it. Barbosa picks him up. Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
And the first one at the line is good. John Jenkins checked in for Phoenix. And both free throws good for O.J. Mayo. The Suns trailing. 1:03 left here in the opening quarter. Glenn, a screen. Ulis kicks to Ross. Feeds it to Len. Clock at 6. Tries a 3. No good on that one. And the Lakers will go the other way with it.
He's been somewhat off this quarter, but the desire to score is evident.
And again, no good by the Lakers. The Suns shooting 39% in the early minutes of this game. Lets it go with a 3. And John Jenkins, the bucket on the assist by Ulis. And the Suns lead by 1. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Outside Mayo. There's a screen. Here's Collins. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. There's the steal. And it's the Lakers on the break. And it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
You know, relying on a quick outlet pass, racing the ball up court, guys filling the lanes. They clearly want this to be a track meet.
Devin Booker out there with Bender. Then there's John Jenkins. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's Len in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Now, here is Russell. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Yeah, he gains good position, then gets out on the shooter, affects his rhythm.
The Lakers trail. And Doris, it seems so often these days you don't see an interim head coach actually get the job at the end of the year. That was not the case with Earl Watson and the Suns. He showed what he could do, and management has given him the go-ahead.
Kevin, I think it often feels like you're a placeholder as an interim, but good for the Suns front office for giving Watson the job. Not easy to do since Watson is such a young head coach, one of the youngest in the league, in fact.
Booker outside. Len sets a screen for Booker. Just 5 on the clock. And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And the slam dunk by Russell.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
Yeah, sometimes your gut tells you to take a shot at the pick and then big move to keep the pressure on.
Now here's Bender. He has 5, but they'll get another chance. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Bledsoe outside. He dishes it to Bender. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bender's got 7 points.
Smart decision there by Bledsoe. Paying attention to the defensive alignment, making the right pass.
Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
And let's take a look now. D'Angelo Russell's numbers. Some impressive play from him over the last month. He's putting up about 21 points per, 8 assists, and just over 2 steals. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
Bledsoe kicks to Bender. And the 3 off target.
After draining a three-pointer in the first, he's been unable to capitalize since.
The pass to Hassel. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Bledsoe against Russell. Pass to Hassel. Kicks it to Ingram. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Jenkins the pass to Bledsoe. Booker in the corner. Len dishes to Bledsoe. And Len gets it to go on the assist by Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got 5 assists in the game. Passes it to Hassel. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Back to Russell. Inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Yeah, it's the vertical. That's how he compensates. Some say he's too short to play the power forward, but he still scores over bigger guys.
Now here's Bledsoe. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
But what stood out for me was his gorgeous playmaking out there. I mean, over and over, he was finding his teammates in a great position to score.
Now Ingram, following Dragan Bender's three-point attempt. And Jenkins kicks to Booker. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, you want a young player who can just explode for points on any given night, and that guy is Devin Booker. He does it in just about every way you want from a wing. He can hit from deep, he can pull up jumper, or he can go right at the rim and finish.
First trip to the line for him here. Free throw good, Booker. And as a rookie, Booker had a few games where he showed just how great he can be, Doris. Scored 30 or more points 6 times his first year.
And Kevin, very few players reach that number in their first year. That's elite company. But Booker's big strength will be his shooting. Incredible range. Even in his first year, you think about pulling up and draining it from 5 feet behind the line.
Doris, you've interviewed so many coaches over the years. Which coaches do you enjoy interviewing the most?
Well, I have to say my classmate, Billy Donovan.
No kidding.
We were both point guards in the class of '87. I like to tell Billy he was the second best one in that class, in fact. But I do enjoy.
I bet he enjoys that, too. He's a good man, isn't he?
He is, no question about it. And because he's new to the league, he's not objecting quite yet to the ad nauseum questions we tend to ask over and over.
How about quickly talking with Greg Greg Popovich at San Antonio, which is always a challenge, whether you're calling the game or you're on the sideline.
I want you to understand something. When I am walking over to Greg Popovich, I want you to understand that my heart is pounding. I'm probably sweating.
No, come on.
And I'm trying not to shake.
Oh, come on. That's against everything you are. I know that. It's always good conversation, though. Free throw, no good for Russell.
It's ironic. As he continues to search for his rhythm, they continue to stay in the lead.
Here's Chandler, and the dunk by Chandler.
You know, for a shoot-first guy early in his career, Booker's been tremendous finding the open man.
To the inside, here's Hassel, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
You know, the basket is good, but it's all about the assist there. That pass led him to just the right spot on the floor.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
And that one misses. Doris, you hear people talk about a winning culture or veteran leadership. Well, Tyson Chandler embodies those statements to a T. He's won international medals. He's been a part of an NBA title. Just a great presence to have on a team, regardless of what he's asked to do and able to do on the floor.
Well, I think, Kevin, you look no further than the contract Chandler was given late in his career. It might seem high for his production, but you want him as a guide and mentor. The way he approaches the game, the accolades, it's something you can't teach. The definition of a team leader.
Fast break, here come the Suns. A nice shot by Booker.
Well, the sneaky first step of Booker. Not a speedster by any means, but still a handful on that drive.
Outside, Russell. Ingram at the elbow. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. And a look now at the breakdown between three-point and two-point shots attempted here tonight for the Suns. Suns leading by 3. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Offensive rebound. Hassel. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Barbosa passes to Bledsoe. Chandler is screen. Bledsoe against Russell. And there's Bledsoe on the assist by Warren. Now it's a 7-point Suns lead.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Timeout.
Ingram's got his first 2 points of the night.
The instincts of Ingram, just seeing a lane and pouncing on it in a blink of an eye.
Chris, he's checked in for the Suns. Ulis comes in for Eric Bledsoe. Suns leading by 5. Barbosa kicks to Ulis. It's stolen by Mayo. That one rolling around and rims out. Phoenix has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Stolen. And now here's Mayo, the fast break opportunity. Wesley Matthews on the wing. Here's Hassel. He's got 6. 6 to shoot. Mayo missing again.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Snatched up. Chandler dishes to Barbosa. He feeds it to Ulis. It's Chandler high post. Chris pass to Warren. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. To the wing right side. Dishes it to Chandler. From beyond the arc. Rebounded by Hassel. The captain's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And the team has gotten it done here in spite of his performance. Still 0 from the field.
Drills the baseline jumper. The captain's got 8.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Phoenix leading by 3. Pass to Chris. Chandler is screen. One-on-one fast break. Here's Mayo. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
That's just too easy. No one with size willing to switch over, and that left the smaller defender stranded.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line. I'll bet he'd like to get that up over that mark.
Terrence Ross is checked in for the Suns. Silks checked in for the Lakers. That one drops. He ties it up. Well, from a broadcasting perspective, Doris, just how global has the game of basketball grown with advances in the accessibility of the games being played?
You know what I marvel at is how the next generation consumes sports content. Live sports are still what the viewer wants, but you'll see so many people watching on mobile devices, right? Small tablets, phones. It's incredible to me how different our business is, Kevin. News is now not broken in a newspaper story. News is broken on social media.
Don't you think, Doris, it's promoted that way too because owners in this league that are very in tune with the tech side of the business?
Many of them are businessmen and have succeeded because they've been visionaries in their field, and certainly they want to know, how is our content getting to that next generation?
Good point. Ross, that's good. Ross has got the game tied up here for the Suns. And here is Los Angeles now. They'll be off to Oklahoma City for a meeting with the Thunder after this one. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. And there's the call on Chandler. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, he's got to watch himself. 2 fouls here early in the second. Another would probably send him to the pine.
Here's Silk. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
Well, getting in the lane and making your presence known is crucial part of the defense for these guys.
Ulis passes to Chris. Got a piece of it. And now here's Mayo, the fast break opportunity. Here's Hassel. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
This trip is his 2nd to the free throw line in this one. Suns trail by 3. Now, here's Ulis. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And there's the foul. It'll go on the captain. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. .158 left now here in the second. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And here's a look at some numbers for the Prophet. The past month has been surreal. He's getting around 16 points a game, 15 rebounds, and 2 assists. He has been at his most dynamic, no question about it, a real handful.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
Now, this is a high character guy. Chandler is a guy who will influence everyone around him in a positive manner.
And he's good on the second. 1:57 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Silk. The feed to Collins. Unloads from 13. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Chandler's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. There's the dish to Barbosa. Ross in the corner. There's the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Ross has got 5 points now in the quarter. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
And there's the call on Tyler Ulis. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Lakers have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. First one falls for him. Phoenix making some changes. Lenz checked in for Chandler. And it's Jenkins in for Leandro Barbosa. And both free throws good for O.J. Mayo. Phoenix with the ball. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And talk about a team that just never seemed to get into a rhythm offensively. It was just an ugly game to watch.
You know, their defense was good enough to win, actually. It was just that their offense was unfocused, disconnected, wouldn't work.
So it's the Lakers now, after the missed 3 from John Jenkins. Count the basket. Silk's got the lead up to 3 now for the Lakers.
Boy, that's some soft interior defense. They left a gap, plenty of time to operate, no problem scoring. Ooh, that's bad D.
Now, here's Ulis. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
Two shots.
And the first one drops. And when having discussions about the Lakers over the years, one word that has rarely been mentioned is rebuild. The franchise is used to championships, not rebuilding.
And another word that they lack is superstar. You're not accustomed to seeing the Lakers without a true superstar on that roster. And they've also always been a top destination for the A-list free agents.
You know, such a polished free throw shooter. He just makes the most of all of those chances when he gets them.
The pass to Cobb. Shot clock at 6. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Lakers passing it around. Here's Russell with the 3. Len grabs the board. Len's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Down low, Bender. And Bender throws it down.
And the dunking skills of Bender are very impressive. He makes it look relatively simple when he's near the hoop.
Here's Russell with the 3. That one doesn't drop. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Suns on top, up 1.
Eric Bledsoe is having one of those nights. He had 12 points, 6 assists, and 1 steal. Kenny, let's start with you. What did you think about the Suns?
Well, so far they won the battle of assists. They played more patiently and very unselfish in the first half. Good shot selection and nice flow of offense.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
The thing I like is their aggressive approach and getting to the line. You know, when things seem to stagnate on offense, it's sometimes a matter of forcing your will. This team can generate a lot of points and also dictate the pace of the game if they play with that aggressiveness.
The Lakers trail. So the Lakers 5 right now. They've got Ingram, D'Angelo Russell out there with Matthews. Then it's the Prophet, and it's Hassel in at the 4 spot.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
No good from Bledsoe.
He should have made that, guys. The defense was okay, but he had no excuse not to finish.
Russell kicks to Matthews. Goes up the baseline. Rebound by the Suns.
Regardless of that miss right there, that's a shot you want him taking. He practices that all the time, makes a ton of them.
No good from Booker. Lakers shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Ingram wide open. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 7th assist in the game. Suns trail by 4. Bledsoe right side. He kicks to Chandler. And Chandler throws it down.
Well, huge wingspan, even for that center position. Chandler can throw it down from really anywhere within a few feet of the rim.
Now here's Ingram. He has 5. Feeds it to Matthews. Here's Hassel, right wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Russell. Softly drops in the floater. Russell's got the lead up to 4 now for the Lakers.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Booker dishes to Bledsoe. And the shot falls short this time.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Yeah, he gains good position, then gets out on the shooter, affects his rhythm.
Here's Hassel. He's got 11. Matthews, no one around him. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And a chance now to review the shot chart.
And this is an overall excellent offensive performance for him. He's not afraid to take the tough shots. He's getting open, working within the flow of the offense. Heck, he's been the flow of this offense, and he's having a great night so far.
Hassel, the pass to Russell. Here's the Prophet, guarded by Bledsoe. There's the pick. Pass to Hassel. He dishes it to Ingram. Shot clock at 6. Matthews left side. Off the pick. And he gets the jumper to drop. Now it's a 6-point Los Angeles lead.
Kevin, I don't think the defense can do much about that. Tremendous concentration by Wes Matthews on that jumper.
Keeps it alive.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
For Phoenix, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break.
And you think of guys who are 3 and D wings. Wes Matthews, throughout his career, has been one of the league's best. A prolific shooter and tremendously physical on both ends of the floor. He is not someone you can sleep on. Otherwise, this is what happens.
Back to Russell. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It goes on Eric Bledsoe. And Wesley Matthews, very capable from long range, but that's not all he does offensively, Doris.
No, Kevin, he's gotten much better attacking the closeout and stepping in to hit that mid-range jumper. He also looks to use his strength, going to work on the low block.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Russell hits them both. These Phoenix fans are accustomed to winning basketball. The Suns with one of the top 5 historic win percentages in NBA history.
Yeah, Kevin, fans can get spoiled just like anyone. They have high expectations, and I think the Suns embrace that. Nobody is in this business to lose. They're gunning to get back into the thick of things.
Now, here is Russell, following the missed shot by Dragan Bender.
Wow, just getting all the luck right now, it seems. Good bounce.
While there's a chance, let's show you the teams that have thrived on the fast break this season. The Lakers second.
I think that's what really distinguishes them offensively. They really like to get out in transition.
Shooting 2.
That one is off. And the Suns making a change here. Chris is checked in. Good on the second free throw. Suns trail by 9. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
They set the pick. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Chris has got his first points in this one.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Not the strongest play defensively, though. I mean, he was taken out by that screen far too easily.
Here's Hassel. 14 points for him. Chandler with the steal. Matthews against Booker. And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. No good on the 3. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Hassel. Outside Russell. Here's Ingram. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 8th assist here tonight.
And not only can Ingram score from the perimeter, but he can also contribute inside. The way he releases his shot makes it very difficult to block.
Back to Bledsoe. And it's sent back by Russell. Pass to Hassel. The drive by Russell. 6 on the shot clock, and Chandler sends it back. Now Bledsoe, 12 points for him. Booker, right side. Puts it up from 15, and the Suns miss again.
Yeah, tough for them to bounce back when he's shooting like this. He's been off all period.
Here's Redding, screened by Russell. Stolen by Bledsoe. The 19-foot shot buries the jump shot. Bledsoe's got 14 points.
Boy, when he pulls up off the dribble, it is a sudden motion. Bledsoe with the awesome body control.
There's the pass to Hassel. Here's Redding. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Ingram. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Bledsoe against Russell. Lets the 3 fly. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Eric Bledsoe. To the paint. Here's Hassel. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And a chance to check out the stats for the captain. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. He's right around 13 points a night, 11 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And the Suns here with a different look. Alex Len's checked in for Chandler. Ross comes in for Warren. John Jenkins checked in for Devin Booker. And Eula subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Suns trail by 6. Ulis with it. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And the shot goes in. And that's now 7 points for Alex Len.
That's just terrific team basketball leading to a bucket. Great feed, better finish.
Here's Silk. Out to the right wing. Here's Collins. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And here is Ulis. Snatched away. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Cobb, the big dunk at the end of the break.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Inside, here's Chris. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You take a look at Los Angeles. They're trying to get in the playoffs here. If they stay the course, they will. And checking out Phoenix. Not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
And right now for Phoenix, there were fears they'd be one of the NBA's doormats this season. Those fears have turned out to be well-founded.
Yeah, the people who said they hadn't done enough in the offseason to improve this team were exactly right. They never put the foundation of winning in place.
He misses the free throw.
And the thing about Laker fans, I mean, they've always been used to their team being the favorite to win most nights. Lately, though, it's more about the excitement that their young players bring to the game and hopefully the bright future ahead.
And the second free throw, good. And thinking about the element of excitement that the Lakers bring, it's about watching their tremendous athletes who also happen to have a lot of skill, too.
It's a different kind of showtime for the Lakers. I mean, it's the joy of watching the young guys grow up and the pain of seeing them make mistakes. One thing we can say about Tinseltown, though, it's never boring.
No. It's rebounded by Jenkins.
Well, we know this guy has a lot of confidence in himself and will take that shot again if he gets the chance.
Kicks it to Ulis. He feeds it to Ross. Dishes to Len. Pass to Chris. 5 on the clock, and Silk gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Now here's Jenkins. Tight defense on him. The wide open look here for Ulis. Phoenix no good that time either. Los Angeles leading by 7. Passes it to Cobb. Off the screen. Dolman. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 5 points in the game.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Now, here's Ulis. Pass to Chris. Len, a screen. Ross kicks to Len. 4 on the clock. Tries again. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Here's Collins. Here's Redding. Kept alive. And there's the pass to Cobb. Here's Hassel. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is good. The captain's got 18 points.
He's doing everything he can to help stretch this lead. He's working hard, converting at a high percentage of them. Nice.
To the paint. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. And a chance here to go to our rookie leaderboard and give a nod to the best long-range bombers of the past month. Tyler Ulis is second.
You know, coming into the NBA, you knew he could stroke it from long range. And over the past month, he's shown us exactly that.
They set the screen.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Passes it to Cobb. A 3-ball. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Ross on the wing. But they get it back.
Wow, just getting all the luck right now, it seems. Good bounce.
Here's Ulis on the money from 12 feet away.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
He really has to get it off that quickly. Any hesitation when you're giving up that kind of size, it's almost sure to get blocked.
Here's Silk. He's got 6. Here's the 3. Shot by Collins, no good.
Frozen. Guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Got that bucket in no time at all. 5 points in the game. Lakers leading by 7. 52 seconds left in the third. Here's Redding. There's the feed to Collins. Off target with his 3.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
It's about awareness and an ability to get out on the shot and disrupt without fouling. Beautiful.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Here's Hassel. The Suns getting the bucket. They set the pick. Here's Redding from outside the arc. Now the dish to Collins. Hits it from 3-point range. Collins has got 5 points now this quarter.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
Ulis. Off target. Here's Bledsoe. Bender out there with Len. Then there's Bledsoe. Then there's Barbosa. And it's Ross in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Matthews. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, you've got to love the timing on the jumper from Matthews. So efficient on those quick shots.
Len, a screen. Barbosa kicks to Bender. No good on the 3.
He's cold from deep. 0 threes in the second half after hitting just 1 in the first.
Outside, Russell. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, since the departure of Mike D'Antoni back in 2008, it's been a true coaching carousel in Phoenix. 5 coaches in 8 seasons? That is not exactly the kind of stability you want to establish an identity for a young team.
And he knocks down the first one. Jeff Hornacek was let go by the Suns midway through last season. It didn't take him long the doors to find a new gig with the New York Knicks.
Well, the word in Phoenix was that he'd lost the locker room, Kevin, and I'm not sure he was the problem with the dysfunction there. And now Earl Watson at the helm, a former player, 13-year vet. We'll see. Can he have a long tenure in Phoenix?
And as a team, they're hovering around the high 80s from the free throw line. They've gotten better as the game has gone along, which is exactly what you want to see.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Eric Bledsoe. The Lakers shooting in this game, 45%. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. There's the pick. Here's Silk. Ingram dishes to Matthews. And the miss, not the best shot selection there. Feeds to Bledsoe. He kicks it to Bender. Misses the three.
You know, something's off. His shot mechanics, perhaps, and they need him to shoot it well right now.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And the free throw, no good. Suns trail by 12. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Ingram. Here's the Prophet. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
One shot.
Plays like that, the hustle plays on the backboard, the second chance points that have really caused problems all day for the defense.
Well, that tells a story. I mean, they've been far and away the more aggressive team, not just on the boards, but all over the floor.
The Suns making a switch here. Booker's checked in. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Bledsoe kicks to Chandler. There's a screen. He dishes it to Booker. They grab their own miss. Chandler's shot, good.
Yeah, because of his length and toughness, so difficult to stop Chandler from converting off the window.
Ingram passes to Russell. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. To the middle, here's the Prophet. So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Two shots.
And he makes the first. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Timeout.
And the Suns call time here.
Guard it.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Earl Watson talking to his team during the break. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now, or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
Chandler a screen. Chandler with a screen for Bledsoe. The three-pointer, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Kicks it to Ingram. He feeds it to Matthews. Just 5 to shoot. Jumper off the screen. It's hauled in by the Suns. Chandler's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Bender with the bucket.
The D looks helpless to defend Bender, a remarkable player who hits shots with a hand in his face all the time.
And Matthews kicks to Russell. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. There's a good screen. Cobb knocks down the 3-ball. And the Lakers lead by 16.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yeah, I think you'd like to see a little more determination defensively to fight through that and contest a bit.
That's good from Chandler on the assist from Eric Bledsoe. And 12 points for Tyson Chandler.
Yeah, you see Chandler uses his length and guile to take full advantage inside.
Silk passes to the Prophet. There's Matthews. And it's Matthews again missing. Phoenix has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Dives for it. Here's Warren. Kicks it out to Booker. Dishes it to Bledsoe. And he gets it to go. Bledsoe's got 21 in the game.
Yeah, terrific body control. Bledsoe's developed that little floater for when the defense overplays him to take it to the rim.
Bender kicks to Warren. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Bledsoe against Russell. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. An easy layup after coming off the pick. He's got 23.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now Ingram. Pass to the Prophet. Pass to Russell. Fires for 3. And the Lakers with another miss. Suns trail by 10. On the wing, Booker. He's covered by Matthews. No good from Booker. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Silk. Back to Russell. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Lakers lead by 12.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Too many. Simple as that. Their defensive weaknesses are being exposed right now.
To the left side wing. Unloads from 13. The Prophet. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Here's Bledsoe. Now the pass to Bender. Launches it. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Timeout called the Lakers.
Start it.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Hassel's checked in. Here's the Prophet. Down low. Here's Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Love whenever Ingram rises for the jam, just flushing it home in the face of the opposition.
Now here's Bledsoe. Passes to Booker. Inside. Chandler. And Chandler throws it down.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Yeah, and an example of why you want to let the game come to you. The opening presented itself, he converted in a big way.
And so it's the Lakers with it, following the score by Phoenix. And Matthews gets it to go.
That soft floater. That is nice by Wes Matthews. So effective dropping it over the defense.
Suns trail by 13. Bledsoe outside. Here's Warren, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
You know, probably could have set that screen with a little more force, but it got him just enough room to be able to finish.
Russell against Bledsoe. And it's Russell missing. Phoenix has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
And Bender's one of those guys just oozing with potential. A big man who runs the floor well and uses his size down close to the basket.
Now, here is Russell. And there's the feed to Matthews. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hassel. Bender with the rebound.
Yeah, terrific all-around effort from the defense. They were not going to let him finish over them.
And there's the foul. It'll go on the captain. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Warren with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. And here's Booker from the arc.
Since halftime, he has just been in a funk offensively.
Outside, Russell trying his luck deep. Matthews, no good. Suns trail by 8. And Booker kicks to Bledsoe. Matthews against Booker. Chandler a screen. Here's Bender. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bender's got 12 points here in the second half.
Boy, as aggressive as he's been hitting all these shots, they're still behind.
Russell with it. The dish to Matthews. Pass to Hassel. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Oh, that's the calming effect of a veteran. Tyson Chandler hits a big one there.
Free throw no good for Chandler. Lakers leading by 4. Outside, Russell. Pass to Hassel to the right side. Shoots it. And it's Ingram missing.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
You love the confidence, but that's a situation where they really needed a better look.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And how about the deceptive strength of Ingram, just willing his shots in over the defense?
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses.
And Ingram, the former Blue Devil, an extraordinary player who only promises to get better.
No good from Bledsoe. Lakers leading by 6. Outside Matthews. The pass to the Prophet. Russell against Bledsoe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good. Russell's got 6 points in the quarter.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Feeds to Booker. Off the pick. Doesn't go that time. So the Lakers will take it the other way. At one point, they led by 16 to the inside, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Chandler.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Great anticipation, just a little late getting his hand in there.
A minute 20 left in the fourth. Matthews passes to the Prophet. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
Just keep things simple. No reason to rush things there.
Suns trail by 8. And here's Bledsoe. There's the pick. Chandler a screen. Booker with no one around. Phoenix no good that time either.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Ingram kicks to Russell. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
Poor decision making. You know he wants that one back.
And the Suns call time here. They're trailing by 8. 52 seconds left in the game. And here are the Suns now. 8-point game.
Boy, the screen doing its job to perfection. One of the oldest plays in the book and still one of the best.
43 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is secure.
Yeah, I wouldn't take my foot off the gas just yet, but it's never safe to assume any lead is safe in this league.
And Phoenix has possession, trailing here by 8. Booker outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
It feels like he's forcing things, getting a little frustrated by not letting the game come to him.
Here's Hassel. Passes to the Prophet. The 10-footer. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And now a 10-point Los Angeles lead.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Listen, if you want to succeed, respect the moment, play with a purpose. That's what they did.
Here's Ulis. Chris pass to Ross. Phoenix, no good that time either. Now here's Mayo. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
D'Angelo Russell. For some guys, a double-double is a great night, but he makes it a regular occasion, and it's an occasion his teammates never get tired of seeing.
So many points coming from inside. He was not just settling for jump shots. He was slashing to the rim, sacrificing his body. His aggressiveness was the difference.
Coming off a loss, the last thing they wanted was to drop back-to-back ball games. He made sure that would not happen. Love the gutsy effort he gave tonight, Ernie.